right, scholars, we're going to start in on Access now. We've got Access Chapter 1 Guided Project. And I really shouldn't have paragraph marks revealed there. I'll have to fix that on the next one. So we actually have a file here to download, a start file, but it tells you to just start a new one. We also have a resources, so you're going to need to file that. Download that. That's this member's data file. So I'm just going to go in and start Access, and I'm going to cancel this, and I'm going to click on blank database. And when you do, you need to go ahead and name your database right here. And it gives us specific instructions on how we're supposed to name it. Your initials, Access 1-2, and create. And that is done. I have to flip the page. Now, when that was done, it automatically created a new table. However, if it did not, you can go over here and click Create Table. So the first thing we're going to do is double click the cell containing ID. And now it's highlighted and I can type member ID. And be sure that you, and we want to hit enter. Be sure that you type it exactly as it says, member ID. And this is going to be short text. Now automatically gives us another field. It's already highlighted. So all I have to do is type first name. Enter, short text, last name, enter, short text. Now we're going to add the remaining fields that are on page A164 or in the instructions that you're looking at on the website. So address, short text, city, short text. Are you seeing a pattern here? State, short text, zip. Oh, it wants it. There we go. Short text, email address, hyperlink, that worked really well, didn't it? So if I go over here to the fields table, there we go, right there. I'm going to put hyperlink. And then when I click enter, click to add. It's not playing well with me. Now, I'm just going to tell you that it did not play well with me. You could see that. And when I finally got out of it, here I have field 1 and I want to type cell phone number. And it's going to be short text as well. So there are a variety of places that you can change and put information in, so you don't need to get too worried about it. So we want to click the member ID field, and then we're going to go, it's table tools here, fields, name and caption, and it wants us to put member ID in with a space. And hit OK. And then, OK. And then it wants us to select the first name field. And we're going to do name and caption on it as well. And we're going to put first name with a space. And hit OK. And we're going to type 20 in the field size. And we're going to change the remaining ones to what's listed in the table in the instructions. So last name, we've got a caption here, and our caption is going to be last name with a space in it. And the field size is going to be 25. Address has no caption, but a field size of 45. City, no caption, field size of 25. State, no caption, field size of 2. Zip code It has a caption, zip. And a field size of 5. Email address has a caption, email, and it doesn't have a field size because it's a hyperlink, and you'll notice that it's showing the data type up here. So as I said, everything is changeable as you move along. So the cell phone number, it wants it to say no, I did not want date and time. Name and caption, here we go. Cancel. Got me off on field 2, which I don't even need. And I'm going to finish this up first. Name and caption, cell phone. Okay. I click off on wrong things too. And there's a lot to click off on. Okay. So if I want to get rid of field 2, right click, delete field. I'm done with it. All right. Now we're going to actually enter member names. So I'm going to click here in the first name, and I'm going to type Geneva. Hit tab, Lingle, tab, 1850 Stone Ridge. And the city is Cameron Park, California. Got to turn the book over. 95682. Email. And the phone number. 866-6625. That was 886 actually. Now it brought me down to new. Click here and I'm ready to put in another one, and it has a whole table, and I'm going to pause this so you don't have to watch me put all that stuff. Now we're going to make some changes to the layout. We are going to click to select the zip column, and we're going to select field width, and we're going to type 7 and click OK or hit enter. We're going to click center alignment button. That's the home tab text formatting group, home tab, text formatting, center button. We're going to select the state column. Place your pointer on the right border of the state field name. Double click the resize arrow. So double click and it automatically adjusts it to accommodate. So again, that was hover over the intersection between the two columns, and when you get that double-headed arrow, you double click it. We're going to click the center alignment button. Again on the home tab right there. Click alternate row color from the drop-down list, home tab, text formatting group. So we're on the home tab, text formatting group, alternate color, alternate row color, and we're going to choose blue gray text 2 lighter 80%, blue accent, blue gray text 2 lighter 40%. How about lighter 80%, 60%, lighter 80%. And we're going to press Control S to save. And we actually should have named that table before, because there was another time when it asked us to save it, and I skipped that instruction. So it has actually told us to save a couple of times, so it's supposed to be named members. Okay. There we go. Now we are going to import data. So we're going to click the new data source button. It's on the external data tab, import and link. So external data tab, import and link, new data source. And it is Excel. And then we're going to click the browse button. So import data. We've got to browse here, and we're going to go to downloads actually, because I did not move it out of downloads. So member data file right there. I double clicked it instead of clicking the open button, which is faster. And then we're going to append a copy of the records to the table. Append a copy of the records to the table, members, and click OK. The table which is currently open and must be closed before proceeding. Do you wish to save changes and close the table? Yes, I do. We're going to click the next button. Notice address, city, zip. It all lines up very well. Next. And import spreadsheet wizard. Verify that import to table box contains the members table. And it does. And I'm going to click finish. And I don't need to save the import steps. So I'm just going to click close. Now we're going to open the members table in the datasheet view. And that's over here on the side, and it's really small. Double click in datasheet view, and you can see that we have now 14 records, which is what we are supposed to have. And we want to hide the state field. So we are going to select the state column and click the More button and select Hide Fields. Hide fields. I actually right-clicked to get that. So there you go. Control S to save our table. Now we're going to sort it. We're going to click the drop-down arrow to the right of the city field. And we're going to select Sort A to Z. And then we're going to remove sort button, home tab, sort and filter, home tab, sort and filter, remove sort. Now we're going to select the zip column. And we are going to click, hold, and drag the zip column to the left of the last name. There we go, to the left of the last name. Now zip is in between first name and last name. We're going to click anywhere to deselect the zip column. We're going to click and hold the pointer over the zip column, and with it still displayed, we're going to drag the pointer to the last name column and release the pointer. So there we go. We have selected both columns. Now we're going to click the ascending button on the home tab, the sort and filter right here. Click ascending in order by the zip column. And the records are sorted in ascending order. The table should look like the example, and Clemens should be the first one in it, and it is. Now we're going to click the Remove Sort button again. Click anywhere to deselect the columns. Move the zip column to the right of the city column. Okay, click it. drag it to the right of city. Find the members, filter the members table using filter criteria. Select 916 in the cell phone for the member ID number 2, 916. And we want to select that 916. There we go. It is selected. Now click the selection button, Home tab, Sort and Filter Group, Home tab, Sort and Filter Selection, and begins with 916. And you'll notice it filtered out everything that begins with 916. We're going to click the drop-down arrow to the right of the field name and click Clear Filter from Cell Phone. Clear Filter from Cell Phone. There we go. We're going to next filter the datasheet using a text filter. We're going to click the drop-down arrow to the right of the email field name. Drop-down arrow to the right. Select Text Filters. Contains. From the drop-down list. And we're going to type Gmail in that box. And click OK. Now only things that have Gmail addresses. Click the Toggle Filter button, Home tab, Sort and Filter Group. Toggle Filter turns it off. Click the Toggle Filter button again, turns it back on. Now we're going to click the drop-down arrow to the right of the email field, and we're going to go Clear Filter. There we go. We're closing the members table by clicking the X. Do you want to save changes? Do not save the changes, so no. Okay. Review the completed members table. Double click it and then close the table again. We're going to add database properties. We're going to click the File stage and we're going to the Backstage view, and this is Backstage. View and edit database properties. On the Info button, Info, View and edit database properties. And we're going to type American River members in the title area. It's already highlighted. And in the author, Taylor Mathos. And in the company, we're going to put ARCC. And then we're going to click OK. And that concludes this project. So I will close it, save everything, and we will upload my file, which is in Documents. And I'm going to click on Date Modified twice, and it should. Let's try it again. There we go. And 1028, it's 1029, so I know that that one is it. The file does not contain your unique signature. Oh my goodness, this is so interesting because it did give a file to start with, but the instructions don't tell you that. So I think I'm going to have to make 2 sets of instructions because you need to know this in the very beginning, that it told you to start with a new one and it doesn't contain my signature from SimNet. And I'll go ahead and show you what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to open this one. No, I want to close that. And I'm going to copy that table into it. Okay, I'm going to let this run. I'm going to go here and say that I want to go to Documents, and I'm going to go to this database. I want to import tables, queries, and reports. okay. And the members table, okay. And I don't need to save import steps. So now I have that members table in here, and I'm going to close this. Control S, save my members table, close it, and we're going to try uploading that out of downloads. And that says 1031. It is 1031. And it likes that. Okay, y'all. That's very interesting. All right, now I got 90% on that. Add database properties. So probably I'm going to guess that in the title area that I have a space wrong or something. American River members. Oh no! You know why that's wrong is because I did not change those properties when I imported that table into the new database. So that's why it counted them wrong. We did all that in the other file. So I'm going to create another quick video so that y'all don't have to go through all of this hassle. But anyway, there you go. Everything else in it was right.